guys, it's Jessica Gilbert with Sunny Living, and today we're going to talk about the history of thieves and why it's called that. Kind of a weird name, right? So a lot of people don't remember, but there used to be such a thing called the bubonic plague, and it happened in the 13th or 14th century, about 1347 to 1353, and it was about 75 to 20 million people that lost their lives. If you came even into contact with somebody that had this plague, you were almost certainly dead. And there were 4 men who, because it was so prevalent and people were dying everywhere, there were these 4 unscrupulous men that were thieves. They would put on, I'm sure you've seen it now, that the coronavirus and so many people made Halloween costumes of the plague doctor, but it actually was a thing. They had a bird-like beak mask, but they would load it up with orange peel, cinnamon, eucalyptus, and clove. And for whatever reason, that particular blend protected them from entering people's homes, and they looted them. There was nothing these poor people could do. They were sitting there dying on the floor while these unscrupulous men were stealing everything from them. So that's why it's called thieves. But people found out about they were entering all these homes where people were sick and dying, and they weren't dead. So people started asking, hey, what the heck are you doing? How are you doing? Like, of course, they were mad that they were stealing, and they did serve time. But they also, once they served their time, they started an apothecary, and they started selling that thieves blend so that to try and fight the bubonic plague. And I mean, it just kind of all adapted from there. It's just been, aromatherapy's been around for a really long time. And there's always been some form of blend that people use to help with immune support and things of that nature. So, yeah, that's, I mean, like I said, it's pretty quick and to the point, but when I first learned about thieves, I was like, why would you name something like that? That is, my business is based on integrity, and thieves sounds like something scary and something I don't want to be a part of. So once I learned a little bit more about it, I was like, oh, okay, that makes a little bit more sense. And now I'm a little bit more apt to use it because it helped people that were in a very scary and dangerous situation, and they came out unscathed. So for me, I switched using conventional cleaners about 5 years ago, and I'm so glad I did because I almost never get sick now. So I credit Young Living's Thieves Essential Oil and Thieves Household Cleaner to that. So just thought I'd let you have a little insight as to why it's called Thieves. So this is Jessica Gilbert with Sunny Living. Make sure to like and subscribe before you go.